Hello everyone, so now I'm going to discuss for the topic 1.2 complex number for the example 6a. Represent the following in the standard form. So now refers to 6a is a square root of negative 9. It can be represented as square root of 9 multiplied with negative 1. So by using the properties of square root, we can separate them as square root of 9 multiplied with square root of negative 1. So by referring to square root of 9, we will have 3. Multiply with square root of negative 1, it is represented as I. So finally, square root of negative 9 is equals to 3 times I. This is what we call an imaginary number. So now let's refer to 6b. 4 plus square root of negative 6. So 4 plus square root of 6 multiplied with negative 1. So we can use the properties to separate the square root of 6 multiplied with negative 1, which is 4 plus square root of 6 multiplied with square root of negative 1. So we can simplify the situation become 4 plus square root of 6 multiplied with I. So finally, 4 plus square root of negative 6 is equals to 4 plus square root of 6I. 4 plus square root of 6I is a complex number. So now I'm going to discuss for the question 6c. So repeat the procedure. I'm going to simplify the situation. So first, the square root of negative 4 can be expressed as 4 multiplied with negative 1 plus, for the square root of negative 9, it can be expressed as 9 multiplied negative 1. So now we can simplify the situation by using the properties. So which is square root of 4 multiplied with square root of negative 1 plus, again repeat the situation. So we have square root of 9 multiplied with square root of negative 1. So simplify, the square root of 4 will become 2 and the square root of negative 1 would be I plus the square root of 9 will be 3. The square root for negative 1 will be I. So now the final answer would be square root of negative 4 plus the square root of negative 9, which is equals to 5I, and it is a imaginary number. So now I'm going to discuss the question 6d. First step, I'm going to split the situation become negative 2 over 5 minus square root of negative 25 over 5. Next, my focus will be square root of negative 25. So we will have negative 2 over 5 minus, by using the properties, we will have square root of 25 multiplied with negative 1 over 5. We can still simplify the situation become negative 2 over 5 minus square root of 25 multiplied with square root of negative 1 over 5. Then we will have negative 5I over 5. So finally, our answer will be negative 205 minus I. So we have a complex number. So here we are, and thanks for watching.